Hi, this is my second Python scripting tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a very simple 3D model using a Python script. Okay, I'm going to the scripting layout. I'm going to just drag this cube, and if you notice in the Python console in the report view you see the command transform translate, me moving the cube. I'm going to use the report console to get the commands to make a simple model. Now if I go back to the default layout and I'm going to add mesh monkey, then I go to the scripting layout. Here is the command mesh primitive monkey add. I'm going to do Control C. Copy that. I'm going to come into the text editor window. Need to start a new text document. I'm going to call it monkey.py. py is the extension for Python scripts. Okay, let's try Control and V. This button here is word wrap. Now the command generated by Blender has got lots of arguments, all these parameters, but they all default, so you don't particularly need them. This just says that it's in the first layer and not in the other layers. It'll default to that anyway, we don't need it. And don't need this. The only thing I want to do is alter its location and rotation, so I'll keep those. Now I've done this before. I want the location to be minus 0.3, and in the Y direction bring the head slightly forward, and in the Z direction 2 Blender units up. In the rotation by default is in radians, not degrees. 90 degrees in radians is approximately 1.57. Okay, let's test that. Before you can run a script, you have to import the basic Blender system API, Blender PY. That should work now. I want to delete the monkey's head, but I'm going to be doing a lot of deleting, so I'm going to press A, which deselects everything, A that selects everything, delete, delete. Bit overkill, but I'm going to be using it all the time from now on. And I can run the script, and we get monkey's head in the correct rotation. It's still selected, you have to click it to unselect as well. Right, I want to add a cube. I could go back into default view, but I know Shift and A brings the add menu, and I can select cube, and here's my command primitive cube add. I'm doing Control C, coming into the text editor, Control V, move the location of this so I don't need any parameters at all. Okay, let's test that. I'm coming into the 3D view, I'm pressing A twice and delete key and deleting all that, and then running my script, and that's working fine. Okay, you get location rotation, but you don't get scale in the when you add a mesh. So how do I scale? Well, let's see what Blender generates. I can see this is still selected. I'm going to deselect that. S for scale, let's say Z for direction, move the mouse, click, and let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to do Control and C, come over, move the mouse pointer into the text editor window, Control and V, and these are the scaling parameters here, resize. All the other arguments I don't need, let's delete those. And what values do I want for those? I want 1.2, 0.8, and 1.5. slightly elongated body. Okay, test it, AA delete and run script. Okay, head body. Right, I need two arms. I'm going to use a cylinder for the arms, so I'm going to do Shift and A, cylinder, and there it is. Control and C. Come into the text editor, Control and V. Okay, I've got two commands there, which tells me I didn't deselect something up here. There it is. Deselect that. Deselect this. You must remember to deselect. So I copied two commands instead of one. Let's get rid of that. This is adding my cylinder. The only thing I want to do with the cylinder at the moment is its location. So delete everything but location. Delete that and delete that, and the location I want to be 2 Blender units to the right. Okay, very quickly test that. AA delete and run script. Okay, next thing I want to do is resize, so let's copy that. Control C, Control V, and the values I want are 0.5, 0.5,